Hariom, let us start. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshal, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha. Om Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Spura Tara Nayaka Shekaram Smitamukhim Avinavatsoruham Padibhyam Alibunaratta Chashakam Rattotpalam Vipratim Saumyam Ratnagadasarakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramambikam Dhyayet Padmasanastam Vigasitavadanam Padmavatraya Dakshim Hemabam Pidavastram Karakalidalasat Hemavadmam Varangim Savalankara Yuktam Satadamamayadam Bhaktanam Ram Bhavanim Shri Vidyam Shantamurtim Sagala Suranudam Sarvasambat Pradatrim Sagungama Vilebanam Aliga Chumbikasturikam Samandadideshanam Sasarajavavashangusham Ashejadanamoyini Marunamalya Bhushojvalam Java Kusumavasuram Javavidau Smaredambikam Arunam Karunadarangirakshim Dhritavashangusha Pushpavana Jabam Animadi Viravradam Ayukai Ahamityeva Vibhavaye Maheshi Om Parashakti Namaha Om Parashakti Namaha Om Parashakti Namaha. So today we will go through the methodology of the Manasa Puja. And as I had mentioned this before, this was the description as given by Mata Amritanandamayi during a camp which was held at the ashram from April 15th to April 19th, 1987. So this was when this particular discourse was given by Amma, or how this is to be done. And we will be doing this in a similar form, probably with a little dilution as well, when we do this on 27th of September. So it is useful to understand the process as stated by Amma. So Amma starts by saying everything should be done with concentration. The bottom line is concentration. So when you are doing something, you should be there. Your mind should not wander here and there. So that is the first step of any sadhana. And the objective of this sadhana is to merge the Jivatman to the Paramatman. So this is the primary objective of what we are trying to do. So therefore, whatever Archana we are planning here, we should do with utmost care. So the first thing she says is that we have to sit in the right posture. So sitting in the right posture is backbone straight, backbone, head and neck, plumb and vertical. Now there could be situations where people are not able to sit on the ground. So there is no compulsion to sit on the ground. So please sit in a position where your backbone, head and neck are straight. But you should be able to reach the ground. That is also something that is being talked about here. So Amma says, touch Mother Earth with both hands and pay respect to Mother Earth. So you are touching Bhumi Devi and paying your respects to Bhumi Devi. Bhumi Devi is the Devi who forgives whatever mistakes we make, and she showers her infinite compassion on all of us. So that is the first thing that we have to do, and we have to pray to Mother Earth. And you tell the prayer is, O Mother, make me also as forgiving as you. You make me as forgiving as you, and touch Mother Earth and touch your own forehead with both hands. So you're touching Mother Earth and touching your forehead with both hands. The next step she says is chant Omkara 3 times. So she talks of the dirt of ego. Everybody within themselves, they have got inherent dirt, inherent aspects related to dirt, aspects related to sorrow, all unnecessary aspects which are there inside our body. So each time when we chant Omkara, as the Omkara is going out, we have to picturize that this one, all our inherent dirt is going out. So whatever inherent dirt is there inside us, with each chant, we are exhaling. So therefore, the dirt goes out. From here onwards, she says, you have to have this chant inside your mind, which is either Ma. Ma is referring to Devi, Lalita Tripurasundari Devi. She is mother to all of us. So you can call her Ma or Amma depending on your language. You can call her as Amma. You can refer to Lalita Tripurasundari as Amma, or you can refer to her in any other way. But generally it will be either Ma or Amma. Most of the languages, these two aspects are acceptable. Now, you can draw a triangle on the floor. The triangle, you can draw it physically with your pen if you want, or you can imagine that you are drawing a triangle. Imagine that you are drawing a triangle and put a dot or a bindu at the center of a triangle. And thereafter, close your eyes, hold both your hands close to your heart, and picture in your mind a most beautiful form of Devi. You are picturizing Devi, the most beautiful form of Lalita Tripurasundari Devi, in front of you or within you, in your mind. In this case, you are starting off by picturizing Devi inside your mind. So you call out Ma, Ma, and enjoy the beauty of Devi inside you. We always talk right through the Lalita Sahasranamam discussions that we have had, the importance of closing our eyes. So we should do this with our eyes closed so that we can start looking inside and see the beautiful presence of Devi within ourselves. So Amma says that we won't get the absorption we need if the eyes are open. If the eyes are open, we will see thousands of objects around us. So to prevent us from engaging with each of these objects, close your eyes so that you start looking inwards. So enjoy the beauty of the Divine Mother and pray kindly, Ma, please merge into my soul. Amma, please merge into my soul. Give me the right attitude so that I can enjoy your beauty. Give me the right attitude so that I can enjoy your beauty, O Ma. So this is the thought process with which we are invoking the Divine Mother, Lalita Tripurasundari, within us. So with this thought, you take Amma from within your heart and install her at the center of the triangle. So you're having Ma right at the center of your heart, and from there you're picturizing that you're taking Ma, Mataji or Amma, and putting her at the center of the triangle, which the imaginary triangle which you have drawn with the Bindu at the center, and you have placed Ma at the center of the triangle. Now, Mata Amritanandamayi says that people might be devotees of Lord Krishna, you might be devotees of Shiva, you might be devotees of Ayyappa, you might have other Ishta Devadas. She talks of the Ishta Devadas. So she says that even these, if you are having Ishta Devadas, maybe the love for Devi will not be the same as that, because you like your Ishta Devadas more. Because you like your Ishta Devadas more, it doesn't really matter. You can install your chosen Ishta Devada at the center of the triangle, at the right of the triangle, because our mind is attached to that deity. So Mata Amritanandamayi is asking us to invoke Devi, because we're going to chant the Lalita Sahasranamam. So from that perspective, what she's saying is that think of Devi and bring Devi into that particular portion. Now, she's saying that whatever name we use, Devi will know that we are calling her. So she's giving the example of, the different names with which we call our own biological mother. We might call our biological mother, like my granddaughter used to call Kavya first name. As in fact, not even as Kavya, she used to call her Kavi. And father, she till about till about a year back, she used to call him Baidu instead of Vaishak. She used to call him Baidu. So that was the way. But then the father knows that the child is addressing the father, and the mother knows that the child is addressing the mother. So similarly, whatever name you want to address, it doesn't really matter. Devi, Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi is very much aware that you are addressing this, and this is being done for Devi. So from that perspective, she is perfectly happy. Whatever you call her, it doesn't really matter. Those children who worship Krishna or other deities can install their chosen deity in front of them if they prefer. So that is what Mata Amritanandamayi is saying. So whatever you do, try to do everything thinking of the Divine Mother clearly in front. The prayer that we have is, O Devi, I don't know meditation, I don't know puja, I don't know anything. Forgive all my errors and accept this worship. So you are the one who forgives any mistake. So Devi, whatever I am offering with my heart. Please accept this as my offering to you, O Devi. So that is what this is the essence of this prayer. So Amma goes on to talks of God being the abode of compassion, accepting our impurities and sins, and she gives the example of Lord Shiva, where compassion was at its highest when the churning of the ocean of milk happened, and he was the person who came forward to accept the poison that came, the hala poison that came, he took it and he drank it. That just demonstrates the compassion which the Lord has. So, Amma says that all germs are killed by a disinfectant. All impurities can be dispelled by prema bhakti, which is devotion in the form of love. So, prema bhakti is sufficient for us to express our devotion to the Almighty in the form of devotion of love. So that is what Amma refers to in this particular case. And with this prayer, calling out Amma or Ma with great love and devotion, touch Devi's feet. Remember, Devi, you have already installed her at the center of the triangle. So touch Devi's feet. You are doing this in actual motion. In the motion that you should do is without any shyness. You have already taken Devi from your hearts. Both your palms are across your heart. You have picturized Devi coming out into your palms and placed Devi at the center of the triangle. Place both your palms at the feet of Devi. and bow to Devi. Feel the presence of Devi. So you're doing the Manasa Puja right through, calling her Amma, Amma, or Ma, or Mata, or Devi, whatever you want to call her, but feel, have the emotion, and that emotion should express itself in the form of tears of devotion. She's talking of sobbing with love and devotion. There is no greater mantra than calling out to mother. So that is what Mata Amritanandamayi is referring to. There is no greater devotion than to call out to your own mother, in this case Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. Now the first step that we are going to do is to bathe the Divine Mother. So she's talking of having a jar of water. Place a jar of water by the side. There is an imaginary jar of water, and you're washing her with the water taken in both hands. So you're scooping out water in both hands and pouring water on Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. Right through, your eyes are closed, and the chant that is going through your mind is Amma, 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 or Mata, 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 or Devi. Whatever your chant is going through your mind, picturize that and picturize the giving a bath to the Divine Mother. So, Divine Mother does not need to be bathed by us. She does not need that. But we are doing this for our satisfaction, for purifying our minds. First is, we have to purify our minds, purify our thoughts. In order for us to purify our thoughts, we have to go through this exercise. So, Devi does not say that I should not do other puja, but Manasa Puja. Devi insists on Manasa Puja, which is mental worship, and she says that is the best form of puja. So Mata Amritanandamayi says you should really do everything with your eyes closed. Only then maximum concentration is possible in our situation, because we are all normal people. So you're pouring the water on Devi's head. That is the first step that you're doing. You're pouring the water on Devi's head in a stream, praying, "O Mother, give me the darshan of your complete form." You're praying to Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi, asking her to give darshan in her complete form. And this form is playing through in your mind. The mind is constantly chanting. Don't allow that to break. That there's a chance that can break. Let the chant constantly be Ma, Ma, Ma. That chant goes continuously through your mind. The next, after you have done the abhisheka with water, the next you're going to do is with milk. So what you're doing is you're going to pour milk on Devi's head as an abhisheka, which is bathing the deity, as we see normally in temples. And after doing the abhisheka with milk, the next thing we are going to do is with kalabam. Kalabam is a mix of sandalwood with saffron and camphor and rose water. So these are the generally the ingredients that kalabam is made of, and this is also given to Devi in the form of abhisheka. After this abhisheka is done and it is poured on Devi's head in a stream, the next thing that we do is rose water. And as we do the rose water, we should imagine this as we're giving a bath to a child. So you should lift your hand up and actually go through the motions of pouring the rose water on mother. So it is important for us to do these external manifestations so that we are able to get the concentration and imagine that we are actually doing this abhisheka of mother with rose water. So what Amma talks about is the importance of concentration. She says that all this puja is being done for the spiritual upliftment and for the well-being and prosperity of the family. It is being done for one's own spiritual upliftment and for the prosperity, not just of us, but for the entire family. So she's saying that even if your legs hurt, you can even stand up. It doesn't matter. But what is important is that we should make sure that we do this with complete concentration. So she's saying that even if you don't get concentration, don't worry. If 1 second of concentration you get in 1 hour of meditation, that is a good start. She's talking of that as a good start. Then the next thing she talks about is imagining that we are putting basma, which is sacred ash, on Devi. The Bhasma is the next one that we are imagining. We put it in small portions and imagine this falling right over Devi's body. And finally, we are doing Abhisheka again, washing away all the sacred ash. So we have done first with water, then with milk, then with kalaba, then with rose water, and then with sacred ash or bhasma. And finally, we are removing all of this away from Devi's body and prostrating at Devi's feet. So we put our hands down and imagine ourselves prostrating at Devi's feet. You touch our head. If you can touch your head to the ground, well and good. If you cannot touch, you can touch your feet to Devi's touch your palms to Devi's feet and take it to your head. Now, after this, we wipe mother's face and body with the cloth we have installed in front of us, the mother of the universe. We have installed Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi, who is the mother of the universe, in that triangle with the Bindu in the center. Now, after this is done, we are going to dress her. So, we're going to take a sari in a color that you like, whatever color you like in a sari, and you're draping it around mother. So, Mata Amritanandamayi is saying we are used to dressing up our children. Now, instead of dressing up our children, we are now dressing up the divine mother. So that is what is happening in this case. So we are putting a new sari on mother. So she's saying, Mata Amritanandamayi is saying, don't think of your home, don't think of your relatives. We are doing this puja after entrusting our home, entrusting our belongings in the hand of a good housekeeper. The best housekeeper, the Almighty, is taking care of us. Why are we bothered about all these things? Focus on the here and now. Focus on the puja at hand, which is puja and invoking Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. So, the prayer that should be there in our hearts is that, O Mother, our hearts are full of thorns, our hearts are full of dirt. We have taken refuge in you, trusting that you, who are the Mother of the universe, will forgive all of our mistakes. Only if you come and stay in my heart can I continue this onward journey guided by your light. So that is what this particular prayer should be as we go through the motions of draping the Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi in the best clothes that we have. After that, we put some fragrance on Ma, and Ma again does not need fragrance. Ma does not need anything, but we are doing this for our satisfaction. We have to get her into our minds. In order for that, we are adorning fragrance on Ma, on Mata or on Amma. Then with a ring finger, put a saffron mark on Lalita Tripura Sundari's forehead. Stand back, enjoy the beauty of Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. Enjoy the beauty of Mata sitting there in that triangle, wearing the sari that you have adorned on her and wearing the saffron mark that you have put on her divine forehead. After that, you put gold anklets on Devi, you put gold bangles on Devi, you put the best jewelry that you can think of on Devi, and you're adorning her with all the beautiful ornaments which mother does not need, but you are doing it for your satisfaction, so that she looks really divine and beautiful in that form in front of you. Finally, we take a beautiful crown and put that crown on mother's head, on divine mother's head. We are reinforcing the fact that she is Maharajni. She is the Empress of the universe. So that is the implication in this particular case. After this, we take a basket which is full of flowers, and you're going to start the puja. So at this point in time, we are talking of one-pointedness, and we are telling Amma, please merge with me. So it is important that we should imagine ourselves as children for humility and modesty. Mata Amritanandamayi says that we have to get rid of the sense of ego. Now, they say that the sages gave importance to humility even after self-realization, and only through humility will we grow. So, humility does not mean that we have to become a slave to someone else. That is not what is mentioned here. We become more cultured because of humility. So, Amma talks of the example of only by pressing the button does the umbrella unfold. The umbrella has got a button. When you press the button, the umbrella unfolds. So similarly, only through humility our mind expands to include the whole world. So humility makes us fit to receive God's grace. So that is the important message that Mata Amritanandamayi gives at this stage. So she continues to say, pray to Divine Mother, and you say, Amma, they say that you are the real mother, but we can't see you. You are hiding from us after leaving us, your babies, in this forest of ignorance. So that is what that is what our prayer should be. Amma, please take me and put me in your divine lap. Only there I have the freedom. And sobbing like this, with that thought, with the feeling of extreme devotion, offer the flowers of your love on Divine Mother. You offer it on Divine Mother, shower them on Divine Mother, and imagine putting them in small handfuls. No, don't let anything else, you should not allow anything else to enter your mind. Keep seeing Divine Mother. You have dressed her up so beautifully. You have put a saffron mark on her forehead. You have dressed her in the best of ornaments. And in this beautiful image of Amma, keep looking at that face through your mind. Touch her feet and prostrate. Amma, please be with me. Please be with me right through this puja. Please be with me. Look at her face. Look at the crown. Look at the ear ornaments. Look at her lips. Look at her hair. Look at her sari, her loving pose, which is beckoning to us. See all of this in your mind. So we say that if we are sulking children, if we are not listening to the mother, then what will happen is mother will beckon sulking children to them with her hand. So mother is calling and saying, please come near me. So that is what we should try and imagine, and see her clearly in front, and we should have total surrender in whatever we are doing. So the objective in this puja is that the Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi has come with a boat to take us across the samsara sagara. So we have got on the boat, but we are still carrying on a bag with us, and that bag we are saying, and we are crying and saying, oh, we have to carry this bag also. But then the question is, why are we carrying that bag? Leave everything behind. We are going with Mata on that boat. Leave everything behind. Go with Mata so that you can go across this samsara sagara. Surrender everything. Only when you surrender, only then will Devi accept us. So we have to have total surrender. So this is the key message that Mata Amritanandamayi is talking about here. And she also talks of the fact that we are sinners. So children, you do not need to have any fear of having sinned or being ignorant. The mother of the universe will accept anything that her ignorant children do. She will not punish us. Mother will not show disgust and hold her nose when cleaning up even the excreta of a little child. So that is what is being referred to in this case. So even if we err due to our ignorance, mother will not show any hatred. Now go ahead. Once you've got Devi, you've seen the presence of Devi, what Mata Amritanandamayi says is embrace Devi. Embrace the divine mother in your mind. And again the prayer goes out, Mother, we don't know anything. Please forgive our mistakes. Pardon us. We are burning in a furnace. We are extending our hands in all directions, and save us, O Amma. So this is the key prayer that is going to be is to be done when you have put her in this pratishtha. So after this, we move to the main aspect, which is the concept of Manasa Puja. So what some people actually think that this Manasa Puja is all humbug, and they say that what is this Manasa Puja? There are no flowers, there is nothing. So the point is, those who understand the concept of Manasa Puja will start appreciating the concept of Manasa Puja. Now, they say that all other forms of worship come after Manasa Puja. All forms of worship come after Manasa Puja. Now, the question is, what do we have to give to the Almighty? So the question is, does the sun need a candle? The sun does not need a candle because the sun is infinite brightness. From that, God does not need anything. So what we need to do is to get our hearts completely purified. So Mata Amritanandamayi says that if you're trying to coat on a dirty pan, a coat of tin on a dirty pan, it is not going to stick. So we have to first remove all the dirt off. Suppose you're trying to paint a wall that is dirty, that is not going to happen because you have the wall is dirty. So you have to first clean the wall and remove the dirt, and only then the paint will be can be applied. So we have to first remove the dirt. Where is the dirt? The dirt is inside our hearts. So we have to first purify our hearts, and only then we will be able to feel the presence of Devi inside. So this is the key aspect. Now from here, Mata Amritanandamayi goes on to say that imagine we have to light a lamp. You're imagining that you're lighting a lamp, which is the lamp of wisdom, and this fire should come from the love for our Lord. The love for the Lord is going to light this lamp, and after we have lit the lamp, the next thing we light is the incense stick and wave the incense stick 3 times around Devi. So we are placing some tambula, which is betel leaves and areca nut, on mother's right side, and then we start the archana. So we have to chant the mantras with an open heart, and often each flower, seeing mother before you, picture in your mind that each flower is falling at the divine feet of Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. So Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi is picturized in front of you, sitting in that triangle. You've got lots of flowers, and you're offering each of these flowers at the divine feet of Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. So what is this flower that you're offering? This flower that you're offering is the Manasa Pushpa. Is the Manasa Pushpa. So there is a story which Mata Amritanandamayi talks about, which is a Brahmin priest worshipping the Lord with many different kinds of flowers. Then he asked the Lord, do you want any other flower? I'm giving you so many flowers. Do you want any other flower? Are you satisfied now? The priest was proud. He had done something really good. So he had given everything to the Lord. So the Lord says, there is one more flower. And the flower, the priest asks, what is that flower? So Lord replies saying, I want the Manasa Pushpa. So the priest asks, where can I find this Manasa Pushpa? The Lord says, right here. This Manasa Pushpa is right here. So what the Lord meant was the flower of the heart. So without understanding this, what the priest did was, because of the lack of Shraddha, lack of attention, what happened? He started going around looking, searching for this flower, and he went, and after running around for a long time, he came back. He was exhausted and fell at the Lord's feet and said with great sadness, I could not get the Manasa Pushpa anywhere. Please be satisfied with this. I only have my heart to offer you. I only have my heart to offer you. So the Lord says, this is what I want. This is what I want. I want your heart. So this is the Manasa Pushpa that I asked for. What I wanted is the flower of purity and love. Without that, even if you spend millions and do puja for 100 births, you will not get my presence for even 1 second. The attitude of surrender is the bridge that brings you close to me, and you have not put up that badge. I'm waiting near you for you to put up that badge of complete surrender. Only when you surrender to the Lord will you be able to experience the Lord. So this is the story that Mata Amritanandamayi narrated at that instant. So if you know who the Divine Mother is and do worship with purity of heart, you will be able to experience the Divine Mother. So you're talking to Divine Mother like you're having a conversation. You're having a conversation with your own, like you go and have a conversation with your own biological mother. You're having a conversation with Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi, like as if she is your own biological mother. So the thought process is that we surrender everything to you. We are just puppets in your hand. We leave everything to your will. We will get everything if we depend on you. Anything that we need on this planet, whether it is physical, whether it is spiritual, whether it is philosophical, we know that we can depend on you, Devi, for all these aspects. So there is a hymn which Mata Amritanandamayi has sung at this point, and she talks of this, that mother, we don't know anything, we don't know tantra, we don't know mantra, we're just calling out to Amma. But I'm not going into the bhajan which the ashram sings, because I don't know that bhajan. I can only think of a bhajan, of a song, of a devotional song which is there related to Chotanikara Bhagavati, which goes like this, and I will sing this for you. It is in Malayalam. മന്ത്രവും തന്ത്രവും അറിയാത്ത മനസ്സിൻ്റെ മൗനത്തിൽ തെളിയുന്ന മായേ ഭഗവതി, മുദ്രകളറിയില്ല, നമസ്കാരമറിയില്ല, മുന്നിൽ നിൻ ഉരുകാനറിയാം, നീ എൻ്റെ അമ്മയാണെന്നതും അറിയാം. That is the essence of what Mata Amritanandamayi has said here, which is, we don't know tantra, we don't know mantra, we are just calling out to you, O Amma, which is the essence right here. Mantravum tantravum ariyatta manasinde, which is the mind that does not know mantra and tantra. Maunatil teliyunna maya, she is referred to, Bhadrakali is referred to as Maya. Yeah, and that is her role. That is Lalita, which is her playfulness. She is engaging in Maya. Bhagavati, mudragal arila, she does not know. I don't know mudras. Yeah, namaskaram arila, I don't know how to prostrate. Yeah, all I know is to stand in front of you and melt in your devotion, O Devi. So that is what is mentioned here. So when each name, what Mata Amritanandamayi says is that with each name, prepare that you're taking a beautiful white flower from your heart and place it at Devi's feet. Now the white flower is a symbol of your pure heart, and each person who's doing the archana should offer the mental flower with your hand. So when you do the puja, when you do the Manasa Puja, you're taking the flower from your heart and you're placing it symbolically at the feet of Devi. You're taking it from your heart and placing it symbolically at the divine feet. So this is the action. Now, what is this action? This is actually a case of ego blasting as well. You're completely removing yourself, removing the self from you. So if you're shy, obviously you will not do this. You will do this like this. You will do it in a more controlled fashion. But when you take this flower, this Manasa Pushpa, which is a white flower, you're giving your Manasa Pushpa, taking it from the center of your heart, lifting it up and placing it at the divine feet with your eyes closed. Remember, you are doing it with your complete heart. So that is what is being referred to here, where you get rid of your shyness. Children, that's what Mata Amritanandamayi says. We are aiming for the eternal, and all these external aspects are not going to last. All the external aspects are not going to last. They are not permanent. Everything is going to keep moving. What is going to last? What is going to last is only Devi and our love for Devi. So that is what is going to last. So this is what is being referred to in this particular case. And Mata Amritanandamayi says you can start the meditation, which is the Dhyana Shloka of Lalita Sahasranamam. So we start with the Dhyana Shloka, and after the Dhyana Shloka, then the Lalita Sahasranamam is chanted name by name. Now, if the people who are doing it know the names, then you can chant the name, or they don't know the names, or for the sake of uniformity, The easy thing is that one person chants the name and the rest of them chant Om Parashakti Namaha. So Om Shri Matre Namaha and everybody chants Om Parashakti Namaha. Om Shri Maharagni Namaha, Om Parashakti Namaha. Om Shri Simhasaneshwari Namaha, Om Parashakti Namaha. So for each name, the follow-up name is Om Parashakti Namaha, and do the Archana with your mind. So this is what is being referred to, and in this case what Mata Amritanandamayi did was she also chanted the mantras, and the worship took approximately 1.5 hours. Now the final thing is, after the Lalita Sahasranamam is complete, imagine that you're taking some payasam, which is your sweet pudding, and this payasam is placed in a vessel and placed in front of a triangle that we have drawn, and this payasam is a payasam of love that we offer to mother, and it is not anything else. So we have all these aspects of sweetness that is there, and all that sweetness that is there is a measure of one's love for Devi. So you're taking out a little bit of the payasam. You can take out the payasam with one hand, with your right hand, and feed it to mother. So imagine that she is eating the payasam with a lot of relish. She is actually enjoying the payasam. And repeat, I don't have knowledge. I don't know the scriptures. I don't know the rituals. I don't know the yoga. I don't know the puja. Please be with me, O Amma. So this is the thought process with which we do this puja. Now finally what we do is we wave camphor. We wave camphor in front of Devi. So we should become like the camphor, which is what we have talked about, which is the aspect of the camphor. We have talked about it before. You take the camphor, light the camphor, and wave it with concentration in front of Devi. Mother, from head to foot and from foot to head, set it aside. So imagine that we are dissolving and merging with mother. So then we take some flowers and circle them around the burning camphor and offer these flowers at the feet of Devi. Then we stand up, we circumambulate in that space itself. Standing, you make 3 rotations clockwise, and as we do it in temples we actually go all around the temple. In this case, you don't go all around, but you circumambulate in that particular space, and the thought should be Ma, 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 right all the way through, and then place both palms at the feet of Devi and prostrate. So this is what is to be done, and you repeat the Shanti mantras, and after the Shanti mantras, we come to the almost to the end. After the Shanti mantras are done, you have come back, you have sat down. What you need to do is, Devi is outside. Devi is in the triangle. She is sitting outside in that triangle that we have drawn. She is Pratishtha out there. So we have to take her back into the hearts. So lift her with both hands, installing her into the lotus of the heart, saying, Mother, please don't leave me. Please always be with me. So this is the prayer. You can imagine this with both hands pressed against your heart. Bend down and prostrate before the triangle, and then imagine that you're wiping out the triangle. The triangle is to be wiped out and completely removed. Sit silently, meditate on Devi's form within you for a few seconds. Concentrate on Devi. The thought process should be extreme devotion and extreme love for Devi. Devi is inside you. What should be inside you is Amma, 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 Amma. The thought process should be there inside you, feeling the presence of Lalita Tripura Sundari inside you. Focus attention on mother's feet, on her lap, her chest, her neck, face, eyes, nose, lips, earrings, the gem-studded crown, her hair. Enjoy the beauty by focusing on each part. Focus attention on the body, again from head to foot. You start from the foot, went all the way up to the top, go all the way to the bottom, prostrate, touching mother's feet with your forehead. So this brings you to the end of the Manasa Puja. Sit silently for a few minutes, feeling the presence of Devi within you. I offer these words at the lotus feet of Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. Deepest gratitude to Mata Amritanandamayi mission and my own spiritual guru, Mata Amritanandamayi, for giving us this methodology so that we can all get closer to Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormaham Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Om Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Karacharana Kridam Va Kayajam Karmajam Va Shramananayajam Va Manasam Va Paradam Vidam Va Sarvameta Kshamasva Jaya Jaya Karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho Jaya Jaya Karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho Jaya Jaya Karunabde Shri Mahadeva Shambho Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om